Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Philip. Just working today, had a little lunch break. But I wanted to come on here as I was inspired by some things. I just attended the Eastern Ace webinar about leading across generations. I've been watching March Madness, and I just wanted to come on here and talk about the Pygmalion effect and mentorship. So I've been watching March Madness, and I know there's this clip going around that's viral of University of Maryland women's basketball player uh, being inspired by her coach. And so if you had it on mute, it looked very aggressive, like she was yelling at her. It could be off-putting face optically, but if you listen to the words very carefully and you read her lips, she was aggressively telling the young lady, I believe in you. Now it's time for you to show up, or this is your moment, not my moment. And that reminded me of all the times, I was inspired and kind of had that same inspiration of someone else believing in me before I believed in myself. And I went online and I saw that there's actually um, a actual term, nerding out about this, and it's called the Pygmalion effect. I'm probably mispronouncing it, but what it is, and I'll share screen. It is a psychological phenomenon where high expectations lead to improved performance, and while low expectations lead to poor performance, right? But it's almost self-fulfilling prophecy, and it's usually when someone has high standards for you, and then they say that to you, and they say they have high standards of you. They believe in you. They put high expectations on you, and then as it kind of you generate that, you meet those expectations, you start to believe in what's necessary to achieve it, and it becomes a like self-fulfilling prophecy. It's where someone is influenced by others externally about, and their actions impact their belief about themselves, shaping their actions toward us, and then it just goes back and forth, right? And you can see how it's applicable is when teachers expect students to see higher academic achievement. It's in the workplace when mentors or supervisors expect uh, a higher level of performance. It's when someone, I particularly think in a relationship, when one partner believes like you're better than this, you can be more than this, and and you start to believe it. And I just think about that in a sense of mentorship. There's been so many times where I can credit a mentor for believing in me and things before I believed in myself. Hey, I never wrote this journal article before. I don't know what to do. This is going to be hard. Well, you can do it, and we're going to do it together. Or I believe that you can do it. Shout out to Dr. Eric Hines and Dr. Sammy Steen for my first journal publication. Um, you can be in this leadership role within an association. I believe in you. Had mentors like Samara Reynolds, believe in me in Eastern Ace. Um, I believe that you can be a good husband and a good father, my wife, right? And so think about not only how you receive that, but also think about how you can be that voice of belief for someone else. One of my top fives in my Clifton Strengths is developer, which I believe it's someone that likes to foster growth in others. And there's so many times where I'm able to recognize the gifts of others, before they recognize it themselves. And sometimes it's kind of weird because I don't recognize it in myself. It's weird where it's easier to see the strengths in others than see the strengths in yourself. But irregardless, I think about all those times where that really makes me light up when I say I believe in someone, I push someone to do something that they thought they couldn't do, and then they do it and they achieve it and they become way more than I ever expected because they start to believe that they're way more. And I have countless examples of students over the years that I've, believed in. And if I could just, put it on a list where they've gone and what they've accomplished since, George Mason has made me extremely proud. I feel like they're out there in the world doing great things. And that is something that I'm going to really think about. One, how do I believe in myself and pour into myself? but also how do I continue to do that for others and show up for others? But once again, I can't show up for others if I don't show up for myself. So think about that term, carry that on with you for the day. Just wanted to come on here real quick. I believe in you. Now you need to believe in yourself. All right. Have a good day.